Hey guys, how you doing? Jay Swick here. Just wanted to go over my review experience with what them fingers do. Wheels. They provide a couple of other services within the fingerboard realm, but primarily what we're going over is the wheels, and I've tried three different versions of them overall. Technically, um, one being 105D, uh, one being 60D and one being 71D. Um, Now, here is the overall board. Here's the shape. We got a pretty kicked shape. Here are the only set of embossed wheels that I have that has the WTFD on there. They roll super great, like super great rolling. Now, with that being the case, there's the Hex trucks, the V2, and these have been fantastic. Along with the trucks, we have the spring bushing set from them that comes with a enlarged hex nut with a um, wider base that acts as a washer without adding extreme thickness and whatnot, and actually compressing the bushings more than necessary. An O-ring, and then the spring bushing itself. These ones did come included with black pivot cups, the universal ones. As far as the grip goes, I am not sure. The board is made by Roswell Skateboards slash Fingerboards. They are out of Arizona. They're going over everything in total. When you buy a complete, you get your complete deck. You get a crocheted kit. And when I did my first order through them, I also ordered a set of blims, and I believe that was the last set of blims that they had at the time. They'll come in a little cylinder screw-on case like that. And then here are the first blim set that I got. The orange set here is a talking point here in a hot second, but one of these bearings were completely crushed. Within 24 hours of ownership, it was just getting real crunchy in there. I explained to him what was going on. He knew that I didn't have the board obviously very long. I sent him a video of sound slash actual visual operation and whatnot, and he was like, yeah, let's get you sorted it out with another set. So hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody else, but if you are worried about customer service, dude's top notch. He's been fantastic through and through. Um, Now as far as like comparison, more or less, we've got a set of just regular leafy fucking conical wheels, fuck leafy, but um China plastic CNC bearing wheels, and then pipsqueaks, and now obviously what them fingers do. Overall, I tried asking him like who he looked up to and what he liked, and he likes pipsqueaks. So he's gotten some recommendations and overall knowledge from pipsqueak. So if you want a silent pipsqueak, these would be your silent pipsqueaks here. Um, Made out of a really reasonable urethane uh, composite. Now, if you want me to do like an overall comparison, it the comparison is that they're $14 cheaper and they come in different colors. Now, don't get me wrong, the pipsqueaks, obviously, if you want the squeak and whatnot, that is the way to go. But overall feel, it felt like his products feel like a quality product. So just negating the one bad set of wheels, my experience with this company has been fantastic. The Roswell board shape happens to be one of my favorite board shapes currently. Um, Regarding like conversation with old boy and whatnot, he's prompt. He's ready to talk to you. I asked him what his overall like idea of getting into fingerboard slash fingerboard wheels, and it was to provide a genuine low cost urethane wheel that he is comfortable with standing behind. And to mention, obviously we got under $20 urethane handmade wheels from California. Also, Bubba's been doing it for under a year. So just some golf claps all around for Bubba, because that's admirable in general. Having a full website, getting the business going and whatnot, and being able to stay like coming up with fresh ideas the whole entire time, coming up with a decent logo, coming out with the little crocheted sack idea as a carrying case. Um, Now, obviously, the only negatives I'm about to spit out are we had the crunch bearing. Can't really blame that on him. That can lemons are lemons. If you know the car world, you can literally get a brand new part that's fucking bad. Um, and then as far as the crochet case, I love it. I really do, because there's multiple different ways to like hook it up on your person, or if you got like a chest pack or something like that. The only thing is when you stick it in and you pull it out, sometimes there'll be hair on it, and not every time. So, um, I'm assuming after you use it a good bit, it'll start clearing out a little bit more, and it'll be less of an issue. Or if it really itches your ass that much, turn it inside out and lightly go over it with a lighter, and that'll help with any loose fraying hairs from the crochet knit itself. But other than that, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't fuck up your grip tape or anything. Um, my grandma crochets, and this is pretty heavy duty for some crochet. Like it's a fairly thick knit. So I wouldn't worry about anything like falling out of it. I'm not saying that I'd just raw dog some fucking screws and bolts in there, but little case, little tool set, and whatnot, you're going to be more than likely fine. Now, with with how everything has gone on this whole entire deal, I will definitely be coming back to him. I'll definitely be making further purchases. Now, don't worry about that. We will be having, I might do reviews of those in the future and whatnot, but for the site, as the time being, we are going to be trying like dude guys and entities. So that's going to be a little bit of a heads up on what next wheels that you can be anticipating to see here on the channel. Thanks for everybody for stopping by. I hope you guys had a good day. Adios and take care. Bye bye now. Where's my mouse? Bye.